Hello, my Mantastic and Fantastic, and today I'm going to be doing a bunch of rolls in the Fake Gundam / Gung-Ho Alternate Journey collab, but before I jump right into that, I have a couple of free rolls in My Hero Academy that I might as well do. I wasn't particularly excited about this event. I feel like if it was like Real Gundam, obviously Real Gundam would have overshadowed it, because the main concern I have with any of these reskin events is that they come, they're cool, but then they never return ever. And one of the things about collaborations is, at least it's new, they tend to actually return on hopefully a regular basis, which means if you roll a bunch, say the first run, the second rerun, you most likely will hopefully benefit from the buffs to kind of breathe life back into those cards. It just mostly gives yourself a kind of like more value for your magic stones, because the way power creep works, so to speak, it's going to ebb and flow in the sense that, like, when cards are just released, they tend to be quite strong, but then over time they obviously taper down. But then when a release comes back, it returns, it gets back up again in power because, you know, buffs bring it back up in relevancy. So that's kind of the cyclic nature of gacha games, and if it's not going to return, it's a less great investment, so to speak, because magic stones are finite and diamond, oh gosh darn, magic stones are finite, so like you want to obviously try and get the most value you can possible. I got two Mr. Compresses. They are an interesting card. Alrighty, so let us start with this alternative journey. So it's an alternative to Gundam. So I would like to get the Cleric girl. She is not tradable, which is unfortunate, and then obviously any top rarity stuff, but the Cleric who is not tradable, she's blue, she's a pretty girl. I would love to get that individual. So free rolls are free, hopefully the diamond. There's a diamond, oh goody! Blue girl! That's not a blue girl. I like blue, as you can see by my t-shirt. Alrighty, you know what? Technically, the 6 stars are in a sense good to roll because I can't actually monster exchange for these mid-rarity cards, which is a nice thing overall. And one thing you're going to notice is that it looks like they're missing an awakening. Many of the cards would be like missing awakening, so to speak. And that's because the Gundam collab has voice awakenings. And that's a pretty nice weapon assist for green teams, actually. And with Voice Awakenings, it increases the stats of an individual monster. But because this is a reskin, they're not going to have voice lines because they can't, you know, yell out whatever catchphrases there are. So instead, they just have the stats rolled into the card. There's no Voice Awakening, but we get those stats incorporated into their base stats instead. So yes, it looks like they're missing Awakenings. That is intentional, so to speak. Alrighty, come on. Yes, Looney Tunes, that's the girl. Oh my goodness, a silver egg? Absolutely outrageous, ladies and gentlemen. Don't say very rare, Gung-Ho. This is the bottom rarity. It is no longer very rare as silver. This is the Steel King. I guess he has a bunch of L's. Yeah, for a 10 Magic Stone event, those silver eggs do truly hurt. And yes, that's true. Oh my goodness. Seriously? How many cards are in this event? How can I get the same one twice in 3 rolls? These are free rolls, to be fair, but how? Like, how? Yes, my voice will crack to, like, you know, emphasize. Like, if I look at, like, say, the metal exchange, that's what? 6, 24, 26 rolls minimum, and I get the same card after 3 twice. I am very talented. So luckily, this is a 5+ rarity roll, so there's no chance whatsoever I get that same 4-star card. So, you know, I just want as many different cards as possible, because more diversity, more options for weapon assists, more chances to plug holes on teams. Come on, big money, diamond. Oh my goodness, gold hurts me inside. It's like, what, a 50% chance to get a gold egg? One thing that I feel is with this, like, artwork, now that I feel like I can call myself an artist because I paint stuff, I feel like all their artwork in this event is just so messy. There's just too much going on at the same time. Is that an 85% shield? What an interesting number. I don't recall seeing 85% anywhere else. Could be wrong, but that's an interesting number. It's a cleric with 1 turn big shield. Oh well, you are all free stuff, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do some rolls here, ladies and gentlemen, because Gundam Collab made a huge splash. There's many incredibly strong cards in this event. We just, you know, haven't rolled them yet. So, for 50 stones, I get 5 beautiful rolls. Come on, as many diamonds as possible. You're right, Ilm. It only excludes the 2 cards at the bottom. And I got... Come on, gold, diamond, diamond, diamond. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! That is what I want to see, ladies and gentlemen. Everything should be new at this point. Blue girl? No, it's not a blue girl. You're a purple thing. I don't even know what I'm looking at this point. Is that a horse? Maybe it's a horse. Is it a horse with a cart? It's a Trojan horse. Alrighty. There is a horse. Yeehaw. I guess 7 orbs each is interesting. But you're not guaranteed 9, so that's kind of awkward. Can I make that work? I don't even have enough of them anyways, so... Oh well. Come on, new things? Yes! Glowing means it can't be the blue girl, but top rarity. If it's something I can't trade for, exciting stuff. It wasn't the pretty girl, so that's not Excalibur. Zalduk. Hello there, Zalduk. Nice to meet you. So, what can I do with you, Zalduk? Well, HP falls to 1. Well, that's a little dangerous, eh? Ah, but does do a lot of interesting stuff at the same time. So like I said, pretty big stats when you evolve them. And I think this form has the biggest stats. Look at that health stat. Look at that attack stat, ladies and gentlemen. Truly outrageous. I feel like someone mentioned that I can utilize this individual as a Valentine's Noah alternative. But all damage. Like, Valentine's Noah doesn't need skill boost, doesn't need time extend. Because, like, leader skill-wise, Noah has pure HP. At least this has bulk, which is nice. I feel like that's what I'm going to possibly utilize it as. I'm happy. I don't want to trade for it now. Basically, I'm going to probably trade for all the top rarity cards because I have just lots of fodder sitting around. Blue girl? Won't be blue girl. Hopefully it's a pretty girl. I like pastel, Excalibur, all pretty girls at the top. That is not a... I don't even know what I'm looking at this point. There are colors. Okay, I'm almost going to play a game with myself. Where is the head? Like, where's the head on here? I'm just trying to think. I feel like there's a hand on the left. There's a sword it's holding, perhaps. I'm guessing the head is in the middle. I think I'm confirmed because the icon should be on the head, so I'm guessing it's in the middle, but it's so messy. It's a 5-turn shield and a 5-turn spinner on a 7-turn cooldown. So you can't loop it awkwardly enough. But it does at least... It is a unique active because it does give haste the other form. Like, it is unique. It doesn't loop on itself, but it gives haste, so maybe other haste cards might be incorporated. Who knows? It does a bunch of things. Oh, fish! I got out of the screen. At least it's something new. I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking at. A boat? A boat. Oh well. It's like a V-shape. I'm going to look at that guy again. Glow for me. Yes! Blue girl! Oh, so unfortunate. Generally speaking, weapon assists have the longest staying power, followed by clerics. as subs. Usually subs last quite a while, but clerics in particular last a long time because we always need a cleric. Udas. Udas. What is Udas? What do you do? You do weapon, I guess. I don't have any light jewels. So yeah, I was going to double check this guy. I didn't get to his weapon assists or his other forms. Well, it's a 4-turn cooldown for 1 turn of piercing, damage absorption, no attribute. Some skill boosts and fingers. Levitate. So, there are hardly any levitation weapons in the game, so it's great to have one of them. Let's do one more. There are so many things I can't acquire. Wait, it says feature fellow Gung-Ho characters from Chronomagia and Summons board. So it is definitely their other IPs. Makes sense. But if you have 2 Vicious Soldier, it kind of defeats the purpose of... Yes! Wait, what was this? Did I just 1 pull? I think I pressed 1 pull. You know what? I'm okay with it. That is not the right girl. I can't pronounce her name. It's not the right girl, but I guess she kind of will eventually work for that Excalibur team. One day. Damage penetration and absorption solutions. Very nice. Wait, bonus pull? Was that a bonus pull? Really? Wait, what? I think I spent stones. I don't remember. And universal buffer for the most part. And 7x6. Has weapons with OEs and stuff. I think I pressed 1. I did a single pull. You know what? Oh, that's me giving you guys a bonus. Ha, funny. But it works, I guess. Yes, chef. I just need to roll the Excalibur first now, eh? So, come on. Diamond eggs, ladies and gentlemen. Big money. Yes! Oh my goodness, 2 silvers? Blue girl? Blue thing. Boo. At least it's only 1 copy. Blue thing. So it. What can you do? The other levitated weapon. So yay! Very nice to have, ladies and gentlemen. The more options you have, the better your life is gonna be. And now my soul's gonna break a little bit. Well, at least I got the other silver, right? At least I got the other... I have 3 of that 1 card now. Disgusting. Yeah, what would I even... Blue girl! Hot! I just get myself excited just pretending it is. But it's not. It's a... I don't know what you are. He is a 10 combo weapon with a bunch of RCV, which is nice. I'm under the belief that once you have enough effective health to tank the largest reasonable hit in the dungeon, RCV is the next most important thing to get. He is also a cleric on a 5-turn cooldown. I don't know what his Super Awakening is, though, but he does have the L's, so he can put back my assists. David, oh, that is painful indeed. Oh, Gold Egg. If at least it's new. Nuada. Oh, what does it do? I didn't even look all the way. Well, I guess it's a double 7 weapon. Let's do one more, ladies and gentlemen. I still have monthly quest stones to go through. I think I haven't done some of the top rarities, top levels, so there's a good chunk of stones still there. Duplicates and yes! New things? That's the blue girl, ladies and gentlemen! So let's find out why this blue girl is so important. So, why is she so important? Well, as I mentioned beforehand, weapon assists tend to have the longest staying power, followed by subs, but in particular, absorption subs and clerics. And clerics are those who can clear bind, awoken skill bind, and unmatchable. So those cards tend to have a bit more staying power, especially if you're all in on either utility or damage. And in this case here, she is all in on the utility. She has 4 L's, so she will quickly put back your weapon assist, like super fast. She has 4 enhanced Heart of Awakening, so she can heal you back up to full health with relative ease. She also has this L heart match, which is rare, but at this point in time when dungeons hit so incredibly hard, being able to layer in additional levels of damage reduction becomes meaningful. Technically, with enough L's across your team, you could potentially tank very large hits. So, just from a purely Awakenings point of view, she's doing the stuff we really want. She puts back her assist, she heals his lots, and the option of tanking a little bit better. Bring back Norza indeed, Squidzerg. And then the active skill is a 5-turn cooldown, which is great. And then it's 1.5 times max HP and RCV buff to overwrite the RCV problems. And then it's that Cleric active skill that I mentioned. So, as far as utility clerics go, she is absolutely spectacular. She's going to keep you alive. She's going to clear those problems. And technically, that 1.5 times HP expansion does give you technically 50% more effective health. So it could act as like a shield, so to speak. But it can also overwrite HP debuffs, which does happen. And RCV buffing is just useful all the time. So as far as utility goes, she is doing so many wonderful things. And then if you're the person who somehow rolls multiple copies of her, her weapon assist is a 2 billion damage button. It's 2 billion damage with no extra animation. So it's fast, and it can potentially delete a single spawn. Pretty spectacular. I'm going to use her as a cleric, though, because, you know, I'm always in the mood for better clerics. So this is a great 5 pull. I feel like I got, like, the true chase. Like, yes, I would love to have the new and powerful leaders. Like, I definitely would. But at the same time, I feel like with Guten, with Nova, with Aggregate even still, like, I can clear the vast majority of stuff, so it's nice, but I don't know if I need to. Something new, but of course, as I said that, here comes Excalibur Pastel, right? You are just something, I don't even know. You're blue and messy. I just can't tell who's who sometimes. So, with 4 10 combos, with 4 3 attribute awakenings, that is an extremely large amount of personal damage. Like, it is an extremely large amount. I wish I knew how much health you had, though. Oh well. Attack buffing for himself, RCV buffing, damage cap boosting, but it's not plugging in rainbow board holes, which is kind of awkward, I feel. On the other hand, I guess this could do respectable damage. Wait. Oh, interesting. You are a leader swap, but then you're kind of awkward after. I got the rainbow card that does hit hard. It does hit very hard. Oops. Like, that is a large attack stat, relatively speaking, still. But this is a nice weapon for Rainbow in a sense, like some damage, bulk, movement time. I'll never be upset by it. Drawback is he's only really doing RCV movement time buffs and just 1 turn of gargantuan damage, but other turns of not so great damage. Well, the damage numbers are high, but the output won't be that great because it doesn't have damage cap breaking outside of its own active skill. I guess we could use this as a leader, though, to be fair. Like, 45 times attack multiplier is not bad. Can't believe I'm saying that's not bad, but I guess in my head, like, aggregates 50 times. And who's the duplicate I got? Oh, yay! Who is this one? Zelduk. Alrighty, I guess I will definitely utilize you with this comically high offensive number. And I'll make you as a weapon assist, probably. I'll figure out which one. Very nice overall, ladies and gentlemen. Do I even need to do one more? I got the blue girl that I really wanted. Because, yes, leaders come and go. Well, leaders are great, but in a couple of months, they won't be so great anymore. Alrighty, so, do we think we need one more, ladies and gentlemen, or is this a happy time to end? Like, this is a pretty happy pull overall, I'd say. Like, I'd say I'm pretty happy, but then again, I just realized if I ever ask the audience what people want, it's always going to be more rolls. See, David says, of course roll more. How much have I acquired? Let's do this. Can I check how much I've acquired thus far? So we can just take a look at what I've got, what I'm missing still. So I am not missing too many things, I feel, at this point. Not too many. Azuna, I'm just probably going to exchange for all the cards I don't have, but definitely going to pick up Zomberby or whatever. Can't pronounce the name. I like this weapon assist at the bottom here. Not the bottom. In the middle, I mean. I like this weapon. Like, it's bringing a bunch of useful things. So, probably going to definitely... Not probably. Most certainly exchanging for this individual here. Because it's a weapon that's going to bring a bunch of different value. Even, like, just full blind resist with double bulk is pretty rare. So, having the cloud and the movement time on top of that makes my life even happier. But as a sub, this guy's also a good sub too when you think about it. Like, it does do bigger damage every time you touch his active skill. But with 410 combos and levitate and team HPs, he is damage and bulk. So, like, he's actually a lot of bulk. Look at that HP stat. Like, I'm pretty happy with this. I can't tell what's happening here either. Don't worry, Hank. You're not the only one. Like, the pretty girls, like, these are the cute girls I'm supposed to get, ladies and gentlemen. Like, if I got these cute girls, I'd be happier, of course. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum. But I got the best girls, so to speak. So, like, in theory, like, I can trade for you. I'm pretty sure I can trade for you. I'm just missing the people at the very, very top. So I don't feel like I even need to really trade, like, roll more, because I can trade for all these other cards almost. Like, I can trade for this guy, which I don't have. I can trade for Zumbrier. I got this guy. I got that guy. I got everyone. It's just these two people here I can trade for. So, yeah, I think I can stop here, because I got two levitate weapons, actually, deck. So I think this is a pretty good stopping point, because at this point, if I keep rolling, I feel like it's just, like, greed. Like, yes, I want the first 3 cards. Do I even care about this Visions of Terror? Don't have it. Can't trade for it. Not... Do I care about this guy? That's a lot of uncondensed awakenings, which is disheartening to see. Void's combo absorption. That's interesting, though. David says roll more. I didn't roll enough to trade for... You're right, I didn't trade enough there. Joe Mama says there's no end to greed. Oh my. How much did you roll, Joe Mama, though? Because I feel like the answer is yes. Wow, look at those stats, ladies and gentlemen. What the actual fish is these stats? Yes, you only have 310 combos, but do you see my 22,000 attack stat? Like, big numbers. So yeah, I guess Visions of Terror would be nice to have, of course. But again, is it nice to have? Not necessary. But I don't think... I'm not really able to trade for this guy, unfortunately, because I just simply didn't roll enough. But even then, even if I rolled 5 more, I don't think I could trade for it. Like, I'd have to go pretty deep to trade, because I don't like giving up the single copy. Sure, I'll kill all the 4 stars, but, you know... I'm going to be giving up lots of non-dupes. I guess a lot of the bottom rarity is truly just not helpful, like... I could do better. But I would have to roll at least 1 5 more to even have a hope of having enough fodder. Let me think. And Dukester, yep. At least 1 more. Chef wants 1 more. Like, it does make sense to do 1 more. Even with free pulls, I still need to do another 5. Like, there's login stamps in the future, but, like, I do need to do 1 more 5 pull. How many quests have I not completed? Oh, I have not done many. Oh, I have so many left to do. Oh, I have a lot of stones in my bank. I could do 1 more 5 pull. And yes, if the next multi has a deck, even better. Alrighty, last one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do that in a future time, Vicious Soldier. Alrighty, big money, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Diamond? Yes. Boo, boo. Yes, yes. Seriously? Well, you're all just fodder. I basically spent 50 stones to get fodder. Well, that was a disappointing thing. But you're, I guess, one new thing. Uh, 99 pulls total, Joe. Wow, that is an incredible amount. Well, I've got way too many of these guys now. And you don't have many forms to put them in. So that's awkward. Well, I guess you're... I don't need that many levitation weapons, though. Well, you're all fodder. Alrighty. Basically just... There, that's like half of Theodark, basically. Oh, well. Oh, well. Highlights would be... stuff at the bottom. Like, this is the highlight for sure. I'm happy with this. But with that being said... Hopefully all you lovely ladies and gentlemen out there in the YouTube audience have a truly fantastic day. I wish you best luck in your own pet adventures, and hopefully you rolled even better than me. Happy puzzling.